Bixby's first touchdown since coming over in a trade from Jacksonville earlier this year. 27-10. Outscored Washington in the second half. 20-0. Practice some of these two-point plays, but they just simply don't want Jake Elliott to kick the ball anymore. 3 misses in that first half. And it was handed off to Barkley. Left side. Wagner tackled him, but he broke the plane for 2.
4 teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. 3-Way Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Finds the receiver wide open. Now here he goes. Past the 20. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to find room. It's Bauer. Great cut there. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses. It's
touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Finds his man. It's Booker. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The catch makes it a more manageable third down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Makes a nice move there. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's field, a returner trying to create good field position here. Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds the quick throw. Physical run earns the first down. set of downs after that completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
No way to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, it looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Caught in the backfield. It's Nicholson. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
A deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. That's caught. It's fouled. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. It's a quarterback keeper. Great cut. They whiff on him. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, what a great option keeper here by this quarterback for the Florida Gators. And I think about the option game with Florida. I know people are going to say Anthony Richardson. And don't get me wrong, he was dynamic as a ball carrier. But I think a lot of people still think about Tim Tebow and the job he did of running this Gator offense. He could throw, but we always remember those big, tough, physical runs like we just saw right here. Created a legacy, and all these Gator quarterbacks.
Breaks into the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. In the red area, it's Battle. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Fires all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT gives them a 10-point lead, 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Breaks an open space. Who's in the clear? The 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Marshall. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He hands it to the back. The Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Just ran a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Michigan. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to throw here. Nice grab. It's Marshall. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Fighting him off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Trap down the middle. It's Marshall. You make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Takes the toss, heads to his right, fighting off the defender. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. The quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Touchdown, Gators. They connect for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Lights in a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order on this play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. They move to 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Sure hands. It's Booker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Touchdown, Wolverines! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create here.
Oh, my God!
Ball's incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Is back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. On 1st down, it's play action. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. To throw, it's Jennings. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Past the 45. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
And the PAT is good. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Gonna run it. It's Battle. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Throwing off play action. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They're trying to sneak it for the first.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Fucking God.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Gators are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Looking for a man. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at midfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
No, that's one way to run the RPO. This guy can be so dangerous if you make the wrong read, and that is exactly what can happen. They were lucky to somehow track him down.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Wolverines look to convert here on 4th down. Trying to convert with a sneak. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. First and goal, handoff. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
We're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call it?
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. A short completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Battle. Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking to throw yet again. That's caught. It's Marshall. Brought down, but not before shaking off the 1st defender and picking up the 1st down.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And now the handoff.
Shows it.
Has the first down and more. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Makes the catch. It's dull. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Gators begin a new series here. First and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late.
Man, his defense is doing a really good job here. You're not giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught, and the two-point conversion will tie up this game here late in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dropping back, it's Jennings. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First down here for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the back gets the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. A solid run, good for first down yardage. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to scramble now. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
This is the 6th play on the drive. He keeps it on a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Here in the 4th quarter, the game remains tied.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. And the offense will just take a knee. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
The Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. Well, it's handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we come up on third and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Gators getting set on first and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Florida. They strike first in OT. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's a huge overtime interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survived and advanced. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.